tenants and the Cincinnati Tenants Union. We are a rapidly expanding tenant union for the city of Cincinnati and its majority of renters. Cincinnati is a majority renter city. More than half of the population rents. And we are standing up. Today, we have the privilege of being with tenants who, for months, have been organizing with their neighbors to demand dignified living conditions and a voice in the future of their homes. Late last year, a well-known slumlord in Cincinnati, Vision and Beyond, abandoned hundreds of tenants, including the tenants here, and lost their buildings to receivership. We are outside that receiver, Prodigy Properties, which took over a couple months ago, and has had the legal responsibility of providing basic maintenance to these properties. For months in court, investors, banks, lawyers, judges have been talking about these tenants and their homes. They have been talking about them. They have been talking about how they, as investors, will get paid. They have been talking about how they, as lenders, will get paid. And tenants until now have not been at that table, have not been in that room. Today, these tenants are saying that stops. The days of these tenants being cut out of their own lives and what happens to their homes are over. We are going to hear from a couple of the tenants as well as Bishop Sonny James. And after this press conference here, tenants led by Ms. Marcy will deliver the majority petition that they have hand-signed over the last several months. Majorities of tenants from 7 buildings just to start. And for every building that Prodigy becomes receiver for, tenants will organize to demand a voice and a real agreement on their living conditions and who their next landlord should be, who they need, what they deserve. So I want to introduce Ms. Marcy from 947 Grand Avenue, who will be our first speaker representing the tenants.
Hello, there you go. My name is Marcy Frazier. I live at 947 Grand Avenue. At least I think I still live there, I hope. And I've been there about 10 years. And these last 4 months has been quite terrible with repair issues that I have been suffering with. I have a broken window that was made by Vision and Beyond, this worker. I have a leak in my bathroom ceiling over my shower head. I was too scared to get in and take a shower, but I'm afraid the ceiling will fall. See? And now, being threatened that the water is being turned off. Something got to give here. And I'm here to make a difference. So let's do that.
I want to now ask. Actually, I want to tell a quick story. We have Bishop Sonny James here who will speak in a second, and before I met Bishop James this morning, I heard about him through another tenant who will speak here, Reg from the Cincinnati Tenants Union, who's back there, was talking to Marshall, the tenant, and Marshall said, "Oh, I know a pastor, Bishop Sonny James. Let me just call him on my phone." And that night was able to get Bishop Sonny James on the phone, just to say that tenants in these buildings have amazing relationships that are part of this now, that are part of their union. And that's what they're building together. So it's my honor to introduce Bishop Sonny James from Keep It Real Ministries.
Today is a part of history. Today is a part of your legacy that nobody will ever be able to take away from you. Your voices must be heard. And on behalf of clergy, it is our responsibility to stand with the people. We will no longer tolerate dollars over people. These tenants have a right. You have a right to your profits, but they have a right to safe communities. They have a right to healthy lifestyles. They have a right to go to bed at night understanding that you will partner with them. Starting today, to all of you corporate heads, listen to me and listen to me clearly. We will no longer lay down in the muck that you make these tenants lay down in. If their ceilings flood, maybe so should yours. If their windows are broken, so maybe should yours be. It is time that we build a culture in Cincinnati, Ohio, that the rest of the world will pay attention to. And we can do it together. But no more profit agendas. It has to be a people's agenda. So I'm honored and proud, and I'm humbled to stand with these tenants who have now said enough is enough. Anybody who's in, I want you to raise your right hand and say, "Bishop, I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm all in." Now to you landlords, I need you to raise your right hand to God. And I need you to say, "Tenants, I'm all in. We can do this together. Let's make Cincinnati the role model for other municipalities, other cities to look upon. These are our heroes." You never hurt a hero. Haven't you watched Marvel? Did you not grow up on Batman and Robin? Why would you want to hurt our local Robin? If you don't like his cape, we can get him a different one. Ladies and gentlemen, today is history in the making. It only takes a handful of advocates. Here, you have more than a handful. And I stand over my dead body until this work is won. Raise your right hand. I'm all in. I'm all in. Drop it like it's hot. And thank you.
Thank you, Bishop James. Before these tenants deliver their first majority petition and demand letter, I want to bring up one more tenant. I'll let him introduce himself.
How y'all doing today? Glad everybody can make it. My name is Marshall Riddle. I live at 3552 Van Antwerp. And I'm a disabled veteran. And I would fight for my country to come back home and live in filth. And these people here, I'm sure will tell you, we deserve better than what we're getting. People live their lives just to live, and we need safe housing to do that in.
We pay for it.
We pay for it, exactly. They charge us outrageous rates, and they do absolutely nothing for the tenants. The buildings we stay in are ran down, infested, and absolutely a deplorable mess. Hopefully, we can get something resolved here. A lot of people here have been scammed out of a lot of money, a lot of hard-working money that people need to live off of.
Yes, we do.
Landlords, do better and be better.
Woo!
Thank you.
Some quick history. In January, members of the Cincinnati Tenants Union began visiting these buildings on Kirby Avenue, Highland Avenue, Grand Avenue, Van Antwerp, Rogers Place. And tenants began doing a survey. And in this survey, they revealed the black mold, the flooding, the broken doors, the broken mailboxes, the pet infestations, the water shutoffs, and that if their rent went up even $100 more in a city and a state with no cap on rent increases, that they could be priced out. After that survey, we held the first ever tenant meeting, 3 languages, English, French, and Spanish. Tenants coming together across ethnicity and language and generation. And tenants began the majority petition that is here today and will now be delivering it, led by Ms. Marcy, with a demand letter to Prodigy for good faith negotiations with their union starting by May 7th. That is the deadline tenants are giving today. And are you all ready to deliver? Yeah. Okay.
People united.
Ms. Marcy, followed by tenants, and our stewards will deliver the demand letter and big petition to Prodigy.
So I guess we kind of stand back. Thanks.
Tenants are getting ready to deliver the petition to Prodigy. Demanding safe housing. Demanding that they don't jack up the rent. Is it bigger than?
I mean, I'm guessing.
It looks like it goes pretty deep. Oh, there's a... Yeah. We're filling it up. She's probably stronger than me.
Trying to get out of work. Trying to get you care of this guy.
Did you want to go a little bit closer and sit inside the building? get people coming out. Okay. And then cut it deep. I think we're meeting back over there. We're gonna debrief.
He said he called the sheriff, so.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's on your radar.
Yeah, good to know. They're scared.
That they do give us an answer by Wednesday the 7th and have a meeting. Thank you.
Peace and solidarity.
He didn't care. You see how he kept leaving.
Bye, y'all.